Manchester City.
What a brilliant behind-the-scenes video that was. You can't say they didn't fight for it this season. A look at Premier League champions totals overall. Manchester United out in front with 13, but just look at City. Chipping away at that total. City now with 7. Of course, we have our pitchside desk all ready to go. Lee Dixon, Graham Lasso and Peter Drury. Pitchside there at the Etihad ahead of City's game against Chelsea. And, Peter, we talk in Premier League terms about eras. We've seen a Manchester United era. We saw a Chelsea era. We've, of course, seen an Arsenal era. We are very much now in the Manchester City era, are we not?
It has a feel, doesn't it, Rebecca, of semi-permanence. There's no surprise we are where we are today. There's a sense almost now, Graham, of habit. Do you define this as an era? And if you do, how do you define it?
Well, certainly in terms of their dominance in all aspects, their ability to invest at will in evolving the team. The manager's continually motivated. He keeps everyone on their toes, including the club, because we were discussing off camera about, you know, at some point you can imagine him saying, you know what, I've won so much, I need a break, and then just making a decision for himself. So there's lots of parts of Manchester City and the way they've built against what they've got behind them that gives them just a massive opportunity to continue this huge sort of rate of success that they've had, and the consistency. And I just think I love the bit between the manager's head and how he transmits that to the players and how they keep that motivation and keep pushing again for the next title.
And it shows, does it? No sign of tapering, even tapering. In fact, it might not even have reached its climax, this era. And the Graham refers to going again, climbing a mountain, and then the next August having to start from the beginning again. That doesn't seem to be a problem for these guys.
No, it's not a problem, but it's something that'll be on their minds as players. It's certainly be on the mind as a coach. To do it again and again and again is the hardest thing. They say getting your first one is the hardest thing. You try going again straight after you've won one and then going again. And what fascinates me, and Graham's touched on it, is Pep's ability to create new ways of motivating the players, finding new ways, picking certain players out for praise during the season. It's not by accident. You know, he will go through the season, he'll leave players out, but he will also praise certain players at certain times of the season in order to get them spiking at the right time. And the ability to peak near the end of a season is second to none, and we've seen that. And I think they will go on and win the treble now, and it'll be fully deserved, because they are an exceptional football club, not just a team.
Sure. And regardless of what they've done this year, Rebecca, when we all reassemble in August, you can be sure that the other 19 teams will have 2 fixtures that they fear the most: City at home and City away.
That's without a doubt, Peter. Gentlemen, thank you. So this treble that is on has only been done once by Manchester United back in 1999. And I heard plenty of people this week say that they are the best team they've ever seen. Are they the best team in English football?
They're getting to that point, Rebecca, and it's not something I think we naturally say. It's a very non-British kind of thing back in the UK to talk about greatness happening at that time. We always look back and talk of greatness. Right now, they're in a sweet spot that we've never seen. And as the boys were talking, Graham made a great point about this team, Rebecca. There's a hot spot in a Premier League season. There's a time when the pressure comes on, when it's going to be difficult. We've seen what that's done to Arsenal. So this Manchester City team almost get better when they go in the hot spot. It's like it's showtime. Let's put it. Let's show what we've got. Let's be who we are. Let's dominate games. And the thing for me, the way they've won it is they can do it in so many different ways. I remember being at Stamford Bridge when they played with a false 9. It's the first time I'd ever heard the term. Phil Foden played in the centre-forward position, and they demoralised Chelsea. And this guy's brought false nines, he's brought inverted fullbacks. He can do it in so many different ways. We've never seen that before.
But what's also interesting about Pep Guardiola is he makes decisions that we question and then they're proved right. Totally. So Haaland, has he made them worse or has he made them better? Cancelo, why is he letting them go? Jesus and Zinchenko, he let them go to Arsenal. And then, of course, he has to deal with the Premier League charges, the financial charges, and the way he had that press conference where it was kind of us against the world. He does it on the field and then he does it off it as well, Tim.
He's incredibly strong-minded. We see that in the behind-the-scenes pieces, the little glimpses he gives us in the press. But to touch on Robbie's point as well, the tactical genius to continue to give his players new ideas. The hard part about being a City opponent is they have a front three. When you look around the league, you think there's some dominant front threes. They can chop and change, and he does chop and change his front three. And that front, anything he picks can win a title. You look at center-back pairings. He can choose 2 from 4. Most clubs think if we have 2 really good center-backs, then we'll be okay. He continually rotates his squad and gets the freshness from his team, and it's almost unmatched when you look across the league.
Plenty more, by the way, coming up to talk about Manchester City after the trophy lift a little bit later on. We'll also talk about those Premier League financial charges, but more social media reaction yesterday from the champions. Manchester City meets MJ. The club put out Pep Guardiola posing just like the great Michael Jordan after leading the Chicago Bulls to 3 straight titles in the early 1990s, one of the most iconic images in NBA history. So this three-peat then, an accomplishment reserved for the elite, the very best of the best, and those legendary Bulls of the 1990s actually did it twice in the same decade, completing another just 5 years after their first. Then, at the turn of the century, a dynasty on the diamond. Since these New York Yankees, no team in baseball has even gone back-to-back as World Series champions. Around the same time, and then again just a few years later, Sir Alex Ferguson managed Manchester United to the first ever Premier League three-peats. In the early 2000s in LA, the dominant duo of Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal, they led the Lakers on another incredible run in the NBA. More recently, Cristiano Ronaldo and Real Madrid beat Liverpool in 2018, becoming the first team in more than 40 years to win the European Cup, now Champions League, 3 years in a row. And so now Manchester City under Pep Guardiola, the second club in history to win 3 straight Premier League trophies. They'll lift it today. Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. For even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock and be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you over there.